With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves with Gary K.
Hey everyone, this is Gary K, and we're doing another pre-ISE video cast. And I'm joined with an old friend. A friend that we've been friends for a while, Holger Graff. Holger is the general manager of Vivitek, EMEA, and how are things going, Holger?
Pretty good. Thank you so much. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. I'm excited. I'm sure you're excited to finally be back in person at a show in just a couple of weeks. I know you've had some. Over the course of the last 2 years, you've done a bunch of different announcements, right? You've added to the ecosystem, the Novo ecosystem, NovoConnect ecosystem. You've added new projectors. What is going to be the central focus in your stand, which, by the way, is in 3D 820? Which is going to be the central focus in your stand this year?
All right. Well, actually, I'm also very excited to be back at ISE, to be very honest. So it was far too long that we couldn't meet people and customers in person and friends. So from that point of view, it's a very important platform for us. And this year at ISE, we basically continue with what we have been working on the last years, actually. So even we have been restricted by the pandemic, our development didn't stop. And obviously, we continue our focus on projectors, on displays, and on the Novo ecosystem products, which is now more even software heavy than ever before. So from that point of view, these are the three high-level categories that we are focusing on.
Well, let's talk about the new NovoConnect product and series. You say it's more software heavy than ever before. What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, actually, when we started with our wireless collaboration products, we talked about a standalone unit you can connect to display devices, which is our NovoConnect. And then we realized that software needs to be adapted towards customer needs for their convenience, ease of use, or security.
Right.
And then we, in parallel, launched also our Novo DS, which is a digital signage player. And there it was even more so important to come up with use models, templates, or application areas that the product and the hardware is designed for. So what actually happened that we were migrating in the last 3 years more dramatically from a hardware perspective with applications towards more an application software and then hardware focused. And that's what we see now. We launched last year, for example, Novo Stage, which is a Windows-based collaboration software you can use on any PC, so to say, or flat panel with a PC board. We have been launching BYOM as a driver to control devices that are USB connected. Mm-hmm. And at ISE now, we are stepping into kind of a blackboard solution we call Novo Bulletin, which is basically a tool to allow you to make digital blackboards, so to say. And then, of course, we are getting into the world of hybrid solutions as well, so step by step.
Yeah, and obviously with everyone going back to the office, at different times, different stages, there's going to be a lot of need for more hybrid solutions accommodating people, more people than ever working from home. So there's a great opportunity in that. I think it's interesting because you have probably the widest wireless sharing product line, specifically with your software focus of I think most of the companies out there, and I think a lot of companies don't even realize that it exists. I think there's a lot of opportunity for integrators to come by your stand 3D 820 and kind of get reintroduced to that, because there's going to be a lot more, not just wireless sharing applications, but connectivity applications where people are working from home, working from Starbucks, working from wherever they're working from. And then you'll also have cases where the person who's leading the meeting is working from somewhere else and everyone else is in the meeting room. So I think this is a great opportunity for you to take advantage of because I think a lot of people think of Vivitek as a projector company, and then they think of you as an LED company. They don't really think of you in that category. And you also have it built into a display, which is quite unique. So let's talk about the displays for just a second. Let's talk about your projectors. Obviously, at the heart of your organization has always been projection. What can we see? What can we expect that's going to be at ISE that maybe we haven't seen in person?
Yeah, well, actually, you're absolutely right. I mean, Delta or Vivitek is per se a large format display device brand. And as such, we are attracting all meeting spaces. And because of that, the product range that we have is, of course, quite wide. We have pocket projectors. We have a 1500 ANSI lumen LED projector that we are showing at ISE, which is a fantastic tool for people on the run when we can be on the run again. We are showing a sample of ultra short throw laser projector that we are going to launch after summer. We are showing a 22,000 ANSI lumen projector for large installations, so large venue installations. And then on the display side, we have been super successful with our collaboration devices, as we were the first brand to introduce the term interactive collaborative touch panel.
Right.
And we are continuing that development by adding a new line, which is a bit more of an entry category, which is quite exciting. And we are also launching 4 new displays, non-touch displays for signage applications from 43 to 86 inch that you can use horizontal portrait and landscape, basically. So from that point of view, we have pretty wide range of display devices again.
Well, one thing you didn't talk about is LED, and in 2020, you really had a big focus in your stand on LED. It was kind of took about half of your stand in 2020. I'm sure that's going to be a big part again. What can we expect to see new there?
Yeah, I didn't want to talk about it too early. No, I'm kidding. Actually, we are showing quite a massive 220-inch 4K LED based on COB technology, 1.2 millimeter, which will have a fantastic image quality.
So that's going to be an all-in-one. That's going to be all-in-one. Okay. All-in-one. So 220-inch 4K native. That's going to be big. That's awesome. Is it
a big screen?
Yeah, that is big. So basically, you just use one HDMI cable and it runs just like a flat panel display.
Absolutely. Well, you have, of course, your LED video wall controller in between. Yeah. But in principle, connected with our NovoConnect devices, you have your wireless collaboration like anywhere else. That's the beauty of the ecosystem that we launched, because by now, we are looking much more towards customer needs and end user requirements. Rather, we would like to push something on them, which means if the ecosystem is used in the right way, any employee can be in any meeting area and present, and he doesn't need to worry about cable here, system here, streaming here, or whatever. Within a Novo ecosystem, same way of functionality, and of course, the ease of use and security that's needed.
Well, all that's going to be in stand 3D 820. Holger, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, you and I have not physically seen each other in, it'll be almost 2.5 years. And it's been a real weird world, but here we are coming out on the other side of it, and a lot of new stuff, a lot of reasons to go by the Vivitek stand at ISE. So definitely make sure you make them part of your stuff. We're going to actually shoot live videos there as well. We're going to do some really cool things this year at ISE in Barcelona. It'll be the first time we've all been in Barcelona, so we're not sure what to expect, but I'll be there, Holger will be there, and the whole team will be there. So again, 3D 820, Holger Graff, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
And we'll see you at ISE.
Definitely in the warm weather.
With rants and raves, you'll be okay. And today is your lucky day. It is rants and raves.